Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another week of What Happened Next. And today we're going to be covering what happened next in How I Raised a Demon Lord. Now, for those who haven't seen the series already, we were pretty much at the finale episode of this series, which is why I was very, very adamant about doing this video, because it does give a little bit of clarity. And I know there are a lot of people out there that do like Brandine and David. And yeah, it's just... they really needed their story to have a little bit of clarity. Of course, this may never be the end. Who knows what the future holds? However, it does leave on an open-ended plot line. There's no definitive, this is what happened and nothing else happened ever again kind of dealio. Because who knows what the future holds? Do love Brandine as a character. Who knows what happens? But anyways, in How I Raised a Demon Lord, the finale episode, what was going to have happened? So, I got a little impromptu for the screen again. The bullet points that run down, it's not as much as it was in the previous one, but it does give clarity on what has happened. So, Brandine and David would, of course, been set out on their hunt for their enemy, which is Phonos. Now, Phonos was the Greek... I think it was the embodiment of jealousy is the correct terminology for him. The Greek embodiment. Yeah. It was the Greek embodiment of jealousy. Now, of course, he was very jealous. We've seen him midway into the... I think it was midway... was it the end of mid? It was like the mid-season. We did see him. He was very jealous. He didn't like what we had. Therefore, he wanted it. It's kind of how jealousy works, quite plain and simple. Several weeks after searching for him, they finally hunt him down. But this is all according to his plan. He does in fact want them to find him, because why else would he go through all of this if that was what he planned, So he wanted them to find him. His jealous self was hoping they'd find him, only to complete his plan. His plan all along was to become a supreme demon. Of course, you can only do that by, taking on other demons and, being the leader, being king, the demon king, essentially. So he did this, and he wanted to do this by taking what remains of Brandine. Of course, Brandine's still his small self. He's not as strong as he used to be, and, that's the sacrifice he took back in Origins of Olympus. And in doing so, we become the Demon Lord, hence the series. Brandine is the Demon Lord, it's what we've always called him, that kind of thing. Take it back to the title. And of course, Brandine and David's reputations, they do go far and wide. There are a lot of people talking. They did got, there was a lot that went down when they was in the Origins of Olympus series, in season 1 in particular. There was a few things that may have gone down, which, things happen, things talk, people talk. So his reputations, Dastrous, they're just bad. A battle between both sides then ensues, so there would have been some sort of cool, cinematic to represent this fight. However, while Brandine and David did look like all was ending, Brandine would have brought back an old appliance, an old device that he's not used in such a long time. No one's questioned it, funnily enough. The Claw of Hades, the same claw that he used to absorb Red and his brother in season 1, and yeah, at the end of season 1. So that's what he does. He brings out this weapon, and he uses this weapon in the exact same way as he did as the two before. He's going to absorb this embodiment for himself, which he succeeds. At first it wasn't going to succeed, however it succeeds. They didn't have much hope, this demon is much stronger than Brandine currently, but it does. Brandine has managed to absorb him. The demonic energy then fills his whole body from top to toe, and he does in fact grow back to his original size. Whether everyone's going to like that he grows back, David definitely doesn't. David can't bully him for his height, and in frustration, he decides to take his anger out on the Old King, which is just chilling in the corner while all this is going down. He no longer has any ears. Rip the Old King. He scurries off, And the two are just left to wallow in what they've done. They've taken down yet another powerful enemy. Whether that's good for them, who knows? Who knows if that's going to be good enough? Because if you're the stronger you get, the more people are going to come for you. But they both return to their humble abode, and they plan what's next. They sit and watch TV, turn on the TV. What's next? What do we conquer now? And I would have imagined for comedic value, we would have had our blue dragon, David's ex-lover. Yeah, I'm sure she would have come in and spoiled the show. Just for that comedic value straight at the end, I would imagine that's something we'd have done. And that's how we would have left it off. Whether that opens up more doors for the future, who can say? Who can say? But like I said, this was going to be a little bit of a short one because we was right at the very end. And of course, Brandine is now back to his former self. Just to point out, in case people didn't get the premise of this, Demon Lord this season did take place between Season 2 and Season 3. So in Season 3, Brandine is already back to his big self. He's already regrown. So all the events that happen in Season 3, Brandine's already back to his bigger self. So keep that in mind. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you do, again, have more questions regarding Brandine and David, you want to throw them in the comment section or into mine or David's respective Discords, you're more than welcome to do so. If you do get any questions and you want to throw them into the Discords, you're more than welcome to do so, or on Twitter, or even in the comment section of this video. If I can answer any David questions, I will. If not, I'll throw them at David and David can answer them for you. Shouldn't be too easy. It shouldn't be too hard, at least. It'd be very easy. Shouldn't be too hard is what I wanted to say. But yes, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all on the other side when we have the next one, which will be, in fact, Origin of Olympus, and Lychee and Emia will be covering both in the next one. But for now, have a wonderful, safe day. Bye for now.